In this short video, I'm going to cover on the carryall that we added to our Kubota M760 that allows us to use a grapple on the front. We're going to use it to cut wood and haul logs, and I wanted some kind of counterweight on the back, and I also wanted something to carry my tools with when I don't want to take my side-by-side. So what we did is we found a 5x3 foot carryall. I don't know if the ones from Northern Tools or anything like that are only support 1,000 pounds will work. They may work. And when we bought this, you can see right now, this had like 2x12 oak boards on here, I think 2x12, 2x10. And they had them framed inside. And then they had an oak floor. And so to get the weight, I was back and forth on what to do. And what I did is I took and put plastic vapor barrier down, and I poured concrete in the bottom of it. And I put hooks in here, right here, in case theoretically I want to try to lift it out of there. And to do that, I got two pieces of angle, and I ran it one here, and then I got some rebar over here. I went it long ways through here, and then I took those hooks and I screwed them into the angle, which is pretty much at the bottom of the concrete. And then I got some wire mesh for more rebar and put it in there. And so I did about 5 inches. And so now you can see how much this leaves to put tools on. And then I came back and just went to Lowe's, or I had some leftover lumber. I'm going to paint it or finish it. But I got some 2x6s, and I built up the sides just enough to where I could cut some holes in here and put my chainsaws. And then the cool thing about this too, and then I used 2x4s for the pocket stakes right here. And the cool thing is I put, 2x4 over here. So now you've got something when you put your saw in there, and it's, this has got something to rest on. And the same way you can do through here. I've got these lines marked wrong, but they should be back here. But the same thing, if you want to pop some holes in here, and you can put like post hole diggers, more shovels. I went ahead and put this conduit in there too. And it kind of gives it some pressure on these boards here, but it doesn't really matter. And then over here, I can cut a place for, a maul or axe goes right here if I want to. And then I can just make whatever I want to throughout here. Put something on there to hold ear protection, whatever you want to do. And so this is 7 bags of concrete at 80 pounds, so it's about 560 pounds. So I'm guessing I'm going to have about 800 to 1,000 pounds. I also do have a piece of lead. So if you do have lead or something like that, I used to race dirt track. You can put some rows of lead through here too to give it some weight. But anyway, that's better than just lifting the logs in the grapple. You have a 68-inch grapple, and it seems to do the trick so far. I've picked up some 26-inch oak logs that are about 12 foot long, and it picks them up and handles it no issues. Well, there you have it. Carryall, some ideas, a way to do it. I've seen them online. Those people have some doors that come back through here. I didn't really make this. I mean, technically these stakes could pull out, but I don't really want them to. I don't ever see. I'll do it. And then the cool thing in the fall, I'll probably add a bale of hay back here too, and take my little girl on a hay ride, or any of her friends that want to go. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.